Hey everyone, welcome back to Live in Faith Homestead. I am Jamie, and we are on day 14 of our 100-day healthy eating challenge, and today we are doing teas. Tea is really great for you, whether you are using it as a herbal remedy for sickness or colds or whatever, or if you're just drinking it for the health benefits, or if you're drinking it just because you really like it. So anyway, today we're going to make two different kinds of teas. The first one we're going to do is called blueberry iced tea, which is a recipe that I haven't tried before, but I really have been wanting to try it. All right, so basically you're going to want to start by making just a iced tea, like black iced tea like this. Okay, this is still warm because I use tea bags instead of the powdered mix. The loose tea, I use tea bags instead. So we've got that. And then so first I'll give you the ingredients that you'll need. You'll need 1 pint of blueberries. You're gonna need black tea. You're gonna need to make some iced tea, and I've already made mine. Mine's already ready. You're going to need, it calls for 3/4 of a cup of pure cane sugar, but I substituted it for honey. So I used honey instead. And you're gonna need 1/4 cup of lemon juice. So you're gonna wanna go ahead and wash all your blueberries. And then you're gonna put your blueberries in a saucepan. And you're gonna wanna add 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Okay, once you do that, you wanna bring it to a boil. And then you're gonna turn the flame down and simmer it for about 5 minutes. And then you're gonna stir in your honey, or if you'd rather use the sugar, you're gonna stir that in until it is dissolved, until the sugar is dissolved. If you use honey, I don't know if honey really dissolves, it just kind of. All right, so once your blueberry juice is ready and it's simmered for 5 minutes, you are now ready to strain it. I'm just gonna strain it into this measuring cup because you're gonna wanna get the blueberries out of you're just gonna want the juice, which is hopefully is not gonna take forever. I was kind of wondering if I should use the honey because I didn't know if it would like make it thicker and harder to go through the mesh sieve that I have. So this is what you do. You just keep straining it, and you see the juice come down until you have all your blueberries strained. So it's not working too bad with the honey. You just got to keep moving it around with a spoon a little bit. And it's coming right down through. It's coming along. So the chunks of blueberry that didn't strain, I'm going to use in another recipe. So I just saved them in a jar. All right, I'm gonna finish this and I will get back to you when this is done. All right, so we got our blueberries strained. So we got about 3/4 of a cup, just a little tad bit more than 3/4 of a cup. So when you get that all strained, we're just gonna pour it into our tea. And then we're gonna stir it up. All right, so I filled up a glass of ice with our tea, so we're gonna try it and see how it is. It's actually really good. It tastes just like icy with a hint of blueberry. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this tea, and I hope you'll try it. It's really, really good. So I'm going to show you my favorite tea in just a minute. All right, when I was a little girl, my grandma would make iced tea and have iced tea in the refrigerator at all times. And she always drank it just plain black. No sweetener, no lemon, nothing, just plain black. And so I grew up drinking tea like that, and I always liked it just plain like that. But now I like to try different combinations of tea. So my favorite tea to drink when the kids go to bed at night, when it's finally time to have some downtime for me. So I usually just make a hot cup of tea and sit down and relax. Usually watch some YouTube videos. So you can put as much honey in as you want. I usually like 3 because this is kind of like a big cup. And I like this tea sweet. All right. All right, so the next thing that I do is I add my water, and then I just stir it around to kind of get the honey stirred up. And I like to use this Earl Grey tea. It's really, really good. You can get it in decaf, but I always buy the caffeinated. So that's just what I like. So I just put one of those in there, and then chamomile. Chamomile is my favorite tea. Black tea with chamomile. I drink it every single night. So, and chamomile is really calming, and it just tastes really, really good. So I just let it sit in there. It's easy, and if you have fresh chamomile, it's even better. I did grow some in the garden this year, but I didn't grow enough. So this year I'm going to grow some more, and hopefully have lots of chamomile of my own for all year. So I've also been getting these too. They're an organic brand called Full Circle, and this one is chamomile, lemon balm, peppermint, and that's to promote relaxation. That one is pretty good. It's not too bad. And then this one is a herbal tea supplement, and this one has ginger, rhizome, licorice root, and peppermint to encourage digestive health. So this one is the licorice root. You can really taste the licorice. It's kind of spicy almost. So I'm not too horribly crazy about this, but licorice root is really good. Like, it's really good for your lungs. Like, if you have lung issues or asthma or anything like that. It's really good for that. So anyway, those are my favorite teas, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And now it is time to go see what Tammy has made, because she loves to do herbal teas, and so we're going to see some of her favorite tea recipes now. Thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, it's Tammy. I'm joining Jamie and Living Faith Homestead this evening, and we are going to be making some herbal teas. There's so many teas and combos of teas and tea blends you can do. Not quite sure what Jamie will be showing on her end. I'm going to do 2 teas that are very beneficial for when you're sick, especially with the flu. We're going to do an elderberry tea, and then we will do one that's maybe not quite as tasty as the elderberry or many other teas, but it will incorporate some really good healthy ingredients, and we'll do a couple things to try to make it taste a little bit better. Either way, they're both very, very healthy, very effective at knocking the flu out much quicker than it would normally go away, or helping with the symptoms of the flu. So if you like tea, or if you don't like tea, you should drink these anyway, because they are so good for you, really, and especially when you're sick. But also, in general, drinking herbal teas is so beneficial to boost the immune system and hopefully prevent the sickness in the first place. But if you're really feeling under the old weather, cold, allergies, the flu, I'm going to show you a couple teas tonight that might really help you with that. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so most herbal teas are very simple. Not hard at all to make a very healthy, tasty treat. See, I got the ingredients here for the second tea that may not be quite so tasty, but we're going to fix that up a little bit. And then we do have our elderberry tea ingredients ready to go here. Now, elderberries are healthy as they boost the immune system. So that's the most important thing. You want to boost that immune system anyways, preventing sickness, but also helping during sickness. We're going to put some of those right in our little tea steeper here. Now, if you don't have a steeper, it's okay. You just put them right in your water, if you like, and you just strain the water after to get the elderberries out of it. These are like dehydrated elderberries. We're just going to stick that into our teapot. I just hung it there on the side so it's into the water. So elderberries with the symptoms of the flu, they alleviate the symptoms, and they will actually help to reduce the severity and the longevity of flu symptoms. So we're also going to add cinnamon. Cinnamon in itself is very healthy, but that's also a flavor factor, and that can go right into the water there. There we go. And it's really pretty simple for the elderberry tea. We're going to boil this water, and then once it boils, we're going to let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Get the elderberry, really juiced up into that water. If we like, we could add some ginger. Now for the other, I'm going to use fresh ginger, but we could add a little tad of this organic ginger, ground ginger in there if we like. We'll just leave that out for tonight. We're just going to do the elderberry and cinnamon. So let's get that boiling. So we've done our boiling and we've steeped for about 20 minutes. There it is in there. We've got our little steeper there. So there it is. Nice brew of vitamin A and C and potassium, folate, let's see, we'll pour this into our tea cups here. Use the white cups instead of the browns. You can see that nice, look at that nice dark purplish color we get from those elderberries. Steaming in nice. Now, we'll do this with Hank tea. This tea, if you like it creamy, you could add a little almond milk. For this tea, I don't think I'm going to do that. I like the elderberry just like that. We're just going to add a little cinnamon stick. And there you have it. Elderberry tea to help you fight the flu. Now that we've done that very simple and tasty flu fighting tea, we're going to move on to our next one. Alrighty. So I've gone ahead and cut up the garlic and the ginger that we'll be using in our wonderful Powerhouse flu fighting tea. We do have our cayenne there. Gone ahead and already put the water in the teapot. And we're basically going to do kind of the same thing, and that's to put our garlic, which garlic, you know, is just all around amazing to me in so many ways. Stimulates the immune system. For our purposes today, we'll be talking about the benefits of stimulating the immune system and helping respiratory conditions, aids in digestion. It also has great antioxidant properties and many other things as well. But for tonight, we're focusing on the flu fighting factors. And then we have ginger, which helps with the flu to relieve sore muscles and any type of pain and aches that you get with the flu. And some people do get stomach, like vomiting and diarrhea, gastro type things with the flu. And also the stomach flu, of course. But ginger would help with that. Of course, I don't know about the garlic if you had the stomach flu. But cayenne, of course, we're going to use ground cayenne, which you can use organic ground, you know, garlic powder and ginger powder too. I'm just using fresh ginger root tonight and fresh garlic clove. Just, you know, obviously everybody loves fresh, but if you have the ground, which I have plenty of ground herbs and roots here, so nothing wrong with that at all. But cayenne is antibacterial. It breaks up mucus, which of course when you have the flu and you're all congested, it helps you to get that out a lot easier. It increases circulation in your body, which is good for many things. But of course, with the flu, you're probably laying around and not getting things going through that body, you know, too great. And then the combination of these three, I'll put the ginger root in there. The combination of these three ingredients, they actually all three induce sweating, which detoxifies the body. So it's flushing out those influenza germs and anything really detox-wise. But that's what helps to kind of push that flu out of your system a little bit faster than it normally would. Probably a lot faster, actually. The cayenne, I'm going to use about a half a teaspoon, maybe about that. Put that right into the water, of course. It doesn't have to go any steeper. And then like with the first tea, basically the same. We're going to bring that to a nice hard boil and let it steep for a good 20-30 minutes. Get all that good stuff out of the ginger and the garlic there. All right, so let's get that going. Okay, so once again, we are all steeped. Some ginger and garlic and cayenne just steeping away. Sorry, I had to bend over and take a little smell of that. Wow, and even smelling your hot tea like that, especially like this one, or even your mint teas, are so good because even just breathing that steam a little bit and it clears you out if you're sick and just opens things up. So wonderful. So now I'm not kidding you here. This is not the tastiest tea ever made. You can obviously assume that. So we're gonna use a little base tea in this. You see I have a tea bag in the cups. Those are honey and lemon, just to give us a little base tea to help be able to drink it. I'm gonna pour there. While we were sleeping, my 20-year-old son did come right out and drank down a cup of the elderberry. Very nice. Love to see my kids drinking that herbal teas and eating good things. So, for this really not so delicious tea, we are going to have to add a little honey. However much honey to your taste, because this is a little bit of a hard one. That honey in there though, and really breathe in that steam and really sip on this tea and get as much of that in you as you can, because it really is really great stuff. The other thing I will do with this tea when I sit down to drink it here in a few minutes is I will add a little almond milk to this. First, it's definitely going to also help with the flavor, and I do like some of my teas a little on the creamier side, and this is one of them. So I will add almond milk to this. But there you have it. A really wonderful, wonderful flu fighting tea for you. I'll see you next time, and maybe we'll do some more teas on another video at some date. Until then, you guys have a great night, and see you later.